Unmute your mic.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. How is my network? Like, how is my sound? Is it good?
Can you hear me, sir?
I can hear you. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir, I can hear you now.
All right. Awesome.
So please, can I remove you and put you back?
All right. No problem. That's fine.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the day 2 of the Real Estate Conference 2023. And we're live. So you can copy the link and share your statuses, your social media handles. Okay, so we're going to be having Mr. Victor Adesewa. It's going to be an awesome time learning today again. Let's get ready to learn. So let us know if you are here. Let us know if you are here. Good evening, everyone. Let us know if you are here. I want to see in the comment section, so let me know. Let me know. Okay, I can see you, Precious Chiwendo. Good evening, ma'am. You're welcome to day two of the Real Estate Conference 2023. You're welcome. You're welcome. If you're here, let's see you in the comment section. Okay, Gabriel. I can see Gabriel. You're welcome. I can see Precious Chiwendo. I can see Gabriel. If you're here, let's know in the comment section. Our speaker is right here with us. I'll be reading his bio shortly. Let me know if you can hear me. Can you hear me? Am I loud and clear? Let me know if you can hear me clearly. Can you hear me? Precious, Gabriel. Okay. 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 Background vibration. Okay. Okay. I can see you, Kadesh Sayame. You're welcome. You're welcome to the day two of the Real Estate Conference, the last day. If you were here yesterday, let's know in the comment section. How was yesterday's session? How was yesterday's session? Let us know in the comment section. Let's tell those that were not here yesterday what they missed. How was yesterday's section? I think Precious was here yesterday. Precious Chirindo was here yesterday. I think Gabriel was here yesterday. Let us know how it was for you. Okay, she says it was fire and dancing. Okay, that's awesome. So yesterday we learned a lot from Monsieur KK, fondly called Madame Lalide. We learned about what real estate is about, and we learned what to take note of before buying a land, and different from what to take note of before buying a house. So I believe that we are clear, and we are going into the real estate market with so much confidence as to what we should buy, what we should take note of before buying, what are the pointers that we should look out for. And also we learned from Mr. Efosa Oshode. We learned about who the realtor is. And we saw the difference between a realtor and a real estate agent. That the realtor is a real estate agent registered as an association. So that's the difference. And we learned about the qualities and the roles of a real estate agent, putting our clients first. For those of us that want to go into the real estate industry as agents, we must have this at the front of our mind. Okay. So we're going to be learning again today. I want us to get ready. I want us to get ready our notepads, get ready our phones to type and learn so that we can be better in this industry. So we're going to be having Mr. Victor Adesewa. I'm going to be reading his bio shortly. Let me know if you can still hear me. Let me know if you can still hear me. Let me know if you can still hear me. If you can still hear me, please let me know in the comment section. Okay, I can see Samuel. Okay, kindly work on your sound. It's still vibrating. Okay. Okay, so you can hear me. Okay, I'm going to be reading his bio shortly. Mr. Victor Adesewa Victor Adesewa is the co-founder and CEO of Adan Republic Limited, a fast-growing real estate investment firm in Africa that leverages on 21st century tech innovations to provide workable solutions and a simplified real estate investment experience for its clients. He is relentless. He is a relentless real estate entrepreneur, a widely acclaimed salesman with an incredible knack for closing major real estate deals in record time. He also trains active and intending realtors across Africa on how to replicate his outstanding sales track record. So far, he has trained over 5K plus individuals on how to achieve results in the real estate industry. Let me know if it's better. Let me know if the sound is better. Okay, he has a track record of passionately aiding investors across the globe to maximally utilize the real estate industry in creating generational wealth and increasing their net worth substantially over time. Corresponds to the 2021 Declaration on Sustainable Partnership of the France government and Africa by His Excellency President Emmanuel Macron at the New African France Summit in Montpellier, France, and the resolutions therewith, and by the special recommendations of the Office of the Special Youth Envoy to the Nouveau Summit Afrique France. He was conferred with the honorary award of Young African Leader. With numerous prestigious awards to his name, he is well on his path to redefining youthful ambition and purpose in a bid to positively transform lives indefinitely. Recently, he was awarded the Professional Doctorate of Real Estate Management by the CIP RMP Ghana. The center of his grand achievements is a major objective of transforming Africa's real estate landscape. Okay, so it's such a pleasure to have Victor, Dr. Victor Adesewa in our midst.
Yeah, good evening.
You're welcome, sir.
Thank you for having me. A quick one. I think your sound is not good. Maybe your microphone, or are you getting the feedback from your laptop, or you are using is the feedback from the laptop?
I think so, but I'm trying
That's
to.
why maybe a earpiece would be better somehow.
Okay, I think is it starting now?
No, not okay. Anyways, without let's go ahead. Since you'll be muting your mic for the meantime, you understand. So, all right, okay. Um, can I start? I can start, right? All right, okay. Good evening, everyone. My name is Victor Adegbile. I'm the CEO, MD CEO of Land Republic. It's good to have everyone here. I really don't have much time here, so I'll be quick. Dr. Messi has told me to come and share my journey in real estate, how I started, how how I was able to, come to the place I am today, to the glory of God. So without further ado, I'll go straight to that. I remember the first time I heard about real estate, it was not like in a conference like this. I was just on the group chat. I was on the group chat in I don't know if anybody have an idea of or you've heard about what's the name of this Start Africa by John Obidi. I don't know if you've heard the name John Obidi before. So I was on that group then in school, and I happened to see one person, the person of Dr. Lide Okubeno. So I was like, if you want to be making 500,000 a month, there's a platform. Isha wrote all those epistles too. I was like, 500,000 in a month. Like it was not. It was sounding as a very big money that time. I was still a student. Like, is it possible for you to be making 500,000 a month? Like this is some people's like. I mean, the people I know from whom that are already working, they earn like 50,000 every month. So that this is someone's 1 year salary, and you are saying, ah, and out of the curiosity, because I studied chemistry, but or I was studying chemistry. Let me say I was studying chemistry that time. I was like, okay, there is no. I wasn't sure if I was going to finish with 2-1 because everybody knows what chemistry department looks like. So I was like, and I don't want to. What can I do? Like, I don't want to sit down. I know the next thing after I finish school is NYSC, but I've always believed that NYSC is Nigerian spam for me. It's not my plan. Do you understand? We just have to So I was like, no, let me set a plan for myself too. Because after NYC, what do I want to be doing? Do I want to go back to classrooms, or I want to go and do masters? That I know that it's not inside of me that wants to do it. So I had a lot of options then, either to go into real estate or to go into e-commerce. Do you understand? Because I was already into e-commerce, like the mini e-commerce that time, fully. But when these options came up on board, like, oh, Victor, you had like I have to sit myself down. What is real estate? And believe me, if you're on this call, you don't know what God has done for you. You don't know the benefit of you being on this call. You don't know the purpose why this real estate conference was actually like organized. I believe that it might not be for everybody that has joined this program since yesterday. It might just be for just one person. It might be for that. It might be for one person like this, and that person will never forget Dr. Messi for bringing 2023 real estate conference. And I want to use on this note appreciate her because it takes a lot of courage, takes a lot of boldness to come up and say, okay, I want to do something like this in this dispensation. I celebrate you. So to continue my story, that day I was like 500,000. How do I where did he so thankfully Dr. Lide Okubene reached out to me. He gave me a call. Um Please, I don't know if you can still hear me. Okay, all right. Yeah. So he gave me a call that day. He was like he explained everything about real estate to me. I was like, hey, I did not even know. I think that would be the first time I will even hear real estate there because I grew up in one part of Oyo State like that. That we were not that civilized. So I started real estate, and it was very hard for me. It was a very very hard decision because why was it? Because I did not have people to sell to. In fact, the people, or majority of the people on my contact list were my classmates. I remember one day I was posting about the property in Bejuleki, and one of my classmates sent me, he screenshotted, this guy screenshotted my WhatsApp status and went to repost on his status that some people will be telling you to come and buy real estate and they cannot afford it. Ah, they don't even have half of the money in their account. Almost, I was I was demoralized. See, yeah, I don't even know the right word to use. Every that day, I stood up. I was sitting down with one of my, elderly bros. Then I stood up. He just saw that I stood up. I went outside. I said, I'm not doing real estate again. That I will focus on other thing. So he came out. He noticed that my mood was bad. He said, Victor, he said, why are you, you know, why are you down? I told him the issue. He said, if you go broke, will they come and feed you? Better go and, face your hustle. And believe me, do you know what I just went to do that night? I picked up my phone, and thank God WhatsApp had the option of blocking people too that time. So I picked up my phone and I selectively muted, and I didn't delete their number, yeah. I just blocked them from viewing my status. And then that night I began aggressive marketing. See, you will not believe what happened. For about 2 years, I've like for about a year or so that I've joined the industry, I did not make one sale. But that night that I went to block them and started, posting a property, that was the first time someone will reach out to me and say, "Hey, Victor, I have I have like a client that is looking to buy property in Ibejuleki, and our own company, she was working with a real estate firm then. She was like, our home company doesn't have much. We don't have property in Lagos yet. Do you mind if you take the clients to, the site and close the deal? I was like, I don't even know how to close the deal. That night I was shaking. Number one, why was it the night that these people almost sent me away from real estate? Why was it that saved? Like, imagine if I had opted out. Imagine if I had like just said, okay, it's not by force with real estate. Will I get that message? And that was the turning point for me. I went to site that day. I was eager. Like, okay, I met the guy, I met the man, the first person that made the sale for me. The client, the first client. I did not know. I was just inside the bus from my house in Mowe that time. Inside the bus, I was checking the meaning of real estate. I was checking titles, land titles. I was checking anything about real estate in Nigeria. I just wanted to position myself as a consultant. I didn't want to see the client. I didn't want the client to see me as someone that is a JJC, and that's going to be the basic of like the last 10 minutes or the last 15 minutes I'm going to spend, which is going to be about sales. Do you understand? I believe so many people here might be struggling with sales. Some people might be they might don't even know how to start, where they should start from. Do you understand? Or how to go about the real estate sale. I will use the opportunity to uh, I might not be, because I might not be able to. I have limited time. I might not be able to go deep, but believe me, one or two things you are going to pick here are going to work for you. So from that sale, I guess how much I made on the first day. I made 6,000 naira, because we were like how do we put it? We were like four people on the deal that we share the commission, and the man made deposits also. So they were fighting on who will take the highest share or something like that. But for me, I was not even bothered about the money. I was bothered about the fact that I was the only person that went to site and I closed the guy. I've never made that kind of sale in my life. I was just happy. For me, it was like a deliverance. So I did not even care. I immediately I closed the day. I called my parents. They were happy. I was like, Mommy, you don't believe that I just closed the deal of like 1 million. Like it was the energy for me. To the other set of people, they were, I don't know the amount. And that thing, that that incident that day taught me something. Never despise humble beginnings. The same person that that had 6,000 naira, 6,000 naira commission, to the glory of God, I cannot even I can't even tell you the highest money I've made in real estate right now. That that say was a seed. It was a seed that needed to go down for things like Land Republic to come out, for products like Land Acres to come out. So by the way, Land Republic is one of is a real estate company that I currently run. Land Acres is like our realtors platform. So in case for you don't get like like I mean that particular sale was what, after the whole incident when the guy bought the land, do you know that all of them they stopped talking to the client? I was the only one that kept talking to the client. Um and the beautiful thing was that that was not the last property the man bought for me. He bought, he bought, he bought. I mean, last year we were having a discussion of closing three houses. They wanted to buy like three buildings at the same time. The same customer that gave me 6,000 naira. So why did I share this story? One of the things that Dr. Messi told me to talk about is the benefit of investing, benefit of being in real estate. See, statistics shows that 5% of the richest people in America, I mean the billionaires in America, they made their fortune through sales, through sales. That means one of the fastest way to to beat poverty. One of the fastest way to beat poverty is sales. There is a popular saying that says a sales a day keeps poverty away. If you are in this real estate industry, just believe that if you are serious, you know what you are doing, God is on your side, you can never be poor. Do you understand what I'm saying? It is one of the fastest lane into what. So I believe that if you do not study high-end courses that can put you in shell, all these big companies that can make you to be collecting like 1 million naira, you don't know how another skill, you don't know how to trade, you don't know how to trade maybe crypto, you don't know how to trade forex. See, I beg you in the name of God, go and learn how to sell. Don't joke with selling. Don't play with selling. And I I used, I said earlier, I used to be I used to be the person, that used to sell e-commerce. So if someone will ask that what now happened? Why the switch? I realized that 95% of the people in the world made their wealth through real estate. So, and if you look at it, statistics has shown that for more than 400 years, there is one investment that has been solid over the years is real estate. So I chose like, okay, why not? If everybody is making wealth through this medium, why should I be stupid to go and take another thing? That was like I gave it full attention. I gave it full attention. I dropped every other thing that I was doing, and the law of essentialism came into my life, which the law says that uh, it is important. I don't know how to paraphrase it like this, like working with the vital few, working with the vital few, leaving the trivial many. I left the trivial many that I was doing. I left so many things. I left like anything that would cause distraction. My energy was 100%. I became very, very intentional. I became very, very intentional. And that's one of the things I'm going to tell you, how to become intentional as a creator. See, says being a creator is like a science and art. I mean, there are there are periodic methodologies that you must follow to get results. You understand? And I believe that success can be duplicated. So if I have a result in something, you follow my principle, you will get the same result. Do you understand what I'm saying? I don't know, for someone who knows Lagos very well, if you follow Lekki Phase 1 down, if you do not turn, just be going straight, you get to Epe. If Dr. Mercy to start from Lekki Phase 1 and she did not turn, she doesn't turn like, or she kept going straight, do you know that she's going to get to Epe too? That's how life is too. Success can be duplicated. Now, I'm going to be sharing, let me check my time. Okay. I'm going to be sharing some few points. I think I have like 4 points for us to for us to, if you are going to be a success in this field, in this real estate industry. Number one, be a student of knowledge, continuous knowledge. Believe me, you must dedicate yourself to continuous learning. If you are that kind of person that one like throughout 1 year you are not reading, believe me, this industry is not for you, because it's an art. You need to learn it. Do you understand? You need to, like, it's a lot, like I said, like an art and science. You need to learn the methodologies. Some people just come into real estate, they just feel like, okay, real estate is about posting that come and buy land. Future of Epe is like in Epe. No, you need to learn some strategic words to say to customers. You need to learn some strategic action to take. Do you understand? So the future of the real estate industry belongs to the learners, not only the hard worker. If you say you are hardworking, you know how to go to site every now and then. No, that's the future doesn't belong to you. The future belongs to those people that are ready to commit to learning. Do you understand? And it's a popular saying that people used to say something. They say, learn first before you earn. Do you understand? So that's part of the reason why you are in this industry. Learning, you are here to learn. Then before you start learning, so one of the ways that helped me personally is that every time, every day, in fact, was it not yesterday, I was driving through the traffic. I got to, was it Lekki, or I got to Ajano. So when I got there, there was traffic before you turn at BGC, if you are familiar with that place. And you know what happened? I saw some booksellers. I was like, I called the guy. Believe me, I already planned before going out to. In fact, on Monday morning, I don't even send money out. Personally, I believe I don't. Nobody can make me send money on Monday morning. I don't know. It's my personal belief. But you know what? I saw that bookseller. Immediately I saw the bookseller, I saw the number of, like, the topics I know. I did not know when I bought. Was it 13 books? 13 books. I spent tens of thousands that yesterday to buy a book. Well, earlier this January, I bought book like that. See, there's one thing that you cannot beat me is investment in knowledge, because the best investment you can make is yourself. See, they can take your phone away, they can take your laptop away. See, whatever you have here, nobody can take it away. You've known it for life, except you yourself delete it. Do you understand? So I believe that best, the best, the best investment you can do is yourself. So commit to learning. Take at least 1 hour a day. Pick a Facebook. There are a lot of Facebook. I think right now there are about 40,000 Facebook, yeah, or 40,000 or 4,000 Facebook in the world. And every year there is a production of 50 to 100 new Facebook. So you can never run out of them. Pick, if it is one Facebook you want to be reading every month, pick it. At the end of the year, you have, or don't let me say one Facebook. If you are picking 1 hour every day when you wake up, after your, maybe your devotion, after your prayer, if you are a Muslim, pick it to read something on faith. At the end of the year, you would have read 50 books, something like 50 books. Imagine the position you are going to be. Imagine the position. There's a statistic I was reading about from a university in US. They said that the top the top 20%, they earn 16 times more than an average person. And what are the things that makes the top 20%? You know, Pareto's principle now that says that 20% of the people makes 80% of the results. Do you understand? So let's say you have like 20 people in your organization, there is that tendency that only 4 people will be driving your organization very well. Do you understand? That's the law. You cannot, like, the rest of the 16 people, they will just be giving you below average or average result. But 4 people will be the one that is running the store. So imagine those 4 people in real estate, they earn 16 times better than every other person. Look at it. So what does that mean? If you one day you made 100,000, believe me, that moment that you made 100,000, there are some people that have made 1.6 million. If you made 1 million naira commission in this real estate industry and you are jubilating, there is someone that has made 60 million naira commission while you are still standing. So what is determining their earning ability is their learning ability, the learning curve. They've invested so much effort, they've invested so much resources in themselves that you can't just beat them. So if you are going to be among the top, I believe that did not come and talk to people that just want to be below creators, below par creators. I mean, I did not come and talk to the average creators. I came to talk to people that want to join the top 20%. The time that my growth really started in this industry was the day I started. I sat down. I went for a call. I went for a program, a BRG program. Uh, that time was it 2021 or so, and for 2020 I can't remember. So the man said, if you are a realtor and you are still earning 500,000 every month, you don't know what you are doing. Please don't forget that I said what brought me to real estate was an advert of you can be making 500,000 every month. Now, some month or some years down the line, someone is saying that if you are still making that 500,000, you are playing. Ah, Omo, he said your goal should be, is it 5 million? Then from 5 million, he said, okay, their last year goal was to be making at least 5 million naira every month. I was like, wait, 5 million. Some people are already making 5 million naira every month. And I think me personally just touched my own, I just touched the 500,000 stuff. The way me, I just thought some people don't leave me for 5 million naira, they don't only go 17 million every month. And believe me, people are making crazy money in this real estate. See, if you don't believe, come to Lagos. Let me introduce some of my guys to you. They will show you, will see results. You will shock. You understand? You will, like, people are making crazy, clean, legit money in this industry. It's not that they are doing any time, they are doing anything, it's just the word of mouth. The people in there, I'm going to talk about that. I have few minutes left. Like, there's this my guy, um, one of my guys. Last week he got was it like a 2020 or 2021 Range Rover, like as a gift from a real estate company he says to Jonah. He says for he got that's good. I have another guy that's collected 4 cars. Those guys, they are not, if they are highest stage maybe 25, 26, or 24. People see, there is no age barrier in real estate. That's another benefit of being in real estate. You are the one that determines your income in real estate. You are the one. Nobody sets caps for it. Believe me, the day you will not believe that the month that I heard that some people have already making 5 million naira, that month I went back home. I went to my drawing board. The first question I was asking myself is, how can I make this same 5 million naira? How are people making this 5 million naira? Like, I asked myself, I was so determined that how do I make this 5 million? And you know what? A month later, someone bought a property for me. He bought a house for me that gave me commission of about 5 million naira. I mean, this is some people's 3 years or 4 years salary. I was like, oh more, this thing is possible. Guys, this is my mentor that says that if bank has not blocked your account, you are not yet serious in this industry. If you have not gone to bank to go and be having what do you call it, account limit issues, like you are not yet, you've not started. Do you understand? That's so much possibilities in this industry. There are so much possibility. Do you know, at the time in my career as a realtor, I don't buy things like companies, bags of rice. At a point, I had like 4 different mega big TVs in my house. I was just giving TVs. I will send one. Either I send to a friend, sent, like I kept sending those ones. They would think I bought it for them. They'll be like, ah, Victor, God will bless you. Ah, you will not. They prayer, and these are things that apart from making my money, companies still gave out to me and say, oh boy, you are actually doing well. The first land I had in Lagos, my first land in Lagos was given to me as a gift. My first land in Lagos was given to me as a gift. The MD of the company said, Victor, you are selling very well, and I want to encourage you. Come and pick a plot. Where do you want your plot in this estate? Do you understand? These are things that people have been saving for. These are things that people collect loans for. And just by saying, you do, that's why I'm saying that there is so much possibilities in this industry if you know, if you know the right way, if you know the right things to do. So I don't want to make that like I said, I want to continue what I was saying. Invest in your knowledge, invest in learning. When you are, I don't know, for people that drive, there are so many podcasts that you can be listening to when you are driving. There is a statistic that shows that an average realtor spend like 4 months driving to site, go and come. Especially if you are now in Lagos, you will spend like at least half of your year in inside traffic driving. So don't just sit there inside traffic, just be complaining that why is there always traffic in your city. Plug into like a podcast, a sales podcast, because sometimes one idea can change your life. One conversation, you have one conversation away from your destiny. Like from one conversation. Look at what happened. I attended an event and the person was saying that if you are still making 500,000, you are playing. And it switched my mind to 5 million naira. The next month I made that money. Do you understand what I'm saying? So it's, imagine if I sat down at home and be watching maybe sorry, I don't want to mention some so you know what people watch on social media these days that take their time. How will I idea that information? Do you understand? So another thing is learn from experts. Like I was saying, attend events, learn from experts, and see just one idea can catapult you from what do you call it? From rag to riches. From rag to riches. So the next point I want to talk about is the 5% rule. So I believe that 5% of your income should be invested back into you. And that's why I say I can spend money on books. I can pay. So this month, January, I've I have paid some money, some millions of naira to attend some conferences. Do you understand? Like last year or 2 years ago, I paid a lot of money to travel. I would travel, like I would intentionally travel. It's not because like I said, you are just one conversation away. Just one. Just one. Just one. So invest in yourself. Invest in your personal infrastructure. That's going to be like my last point. Okay, let me start talking about it. Um Invest in your personal infrastructure. That day that I decided I want to join the top guys in Lagos, that if a company is saying that the best selling creator, they should put my picture there. Everybody should know my picture that, oh, this boy, he always say very, very, very well. And you know what? One of the things that I change, anytime I make sales, I stop wearing shoes of all these shoes of like 5,000 naira, 3,000 naira. I started buying confirm shoes, shirts, premium shirts, like because sometimes sales can be visual, like perceptions. We are in the perception business. Someone, if you don't look like what you are selling, people will not give you money. Some people are complete. Sometimes God forgive me when I go out for all these creators meetings. Some creators will tell me, Victor, I've not sold in 3 years. I'll be like, one of the reasons. Sometimes I want to talk, and sometimes I just keep quiet. That look at you. Look at how you are dressing. So you want someone to give you like 20 million naira like this. The person will not think that. The person will judge your sense of, like, yeah, will this person not run away with my money like this? Do you understand? So sometimes we are the cause of our own misfortune, or I don't know the right word to use. So sit down, always dress for success. Invest in your personal infrastructure. Dress for success. Buy neat ease. Take quality pictures. You are still using what do you call it? Your profile picture, your bio picture. You are still using the picture you use for your phone, that your selfie. No, go to studio. Go to studio, go and take nice pictures. You will not spend maybe 3,000 or 5,000 to do these things. Take quality picture. Let them see you. When the customer enters your DM, you first see your profile picture. Say, who is this fine girl? Who is this fine boy? You don't understand. That let him first bring like, this industry, a lot of people have already spoiled this industry already. Like there are so many trust issues going up and all. So you don't even want to like send a wrong signal to your client, to your prospect. Do you understand? So I remember one time I was still selling. I would go and use Android phone. I'm not cheating anybody right now. I'm just telling you what my experience. Android phone to go and shoot videos on site. I realized that my face were dropping. Like I was like, what's wrong? The quality of the videos were very low and all. And one of my guys was telling me that Victor, go and buy iPhone. And I was like, you people that you are buying iPhone is fake life. Some of you don't have money. This justification when you give when you are poor. Like, sometimes you don't know it's because you don't have money that you give all those jobs. If you have money, you will buy that iPhone. If you have it and you are not using it, there's no problem. Do you understand? And I was always, defensive that one day my guy said, Victor, go and buy this and start taking quality pictures. So a commission came in that day. I think I made about 1.2 million. After removing my tithe, I went to buy iPhone. And a friend of mine then was like, how will you spend this kind of money? The latest phone that time was iPhone 12. I was like, how will you spend this kind of money? This money that you are meant to send to the poor. You were shot. Like, God. And I'm going to tell you the power of association. See, sometimes it's not like people don't have your best interest at heart. But at that time, you need to just follow your path. I bought the iPhone, and believe me, the next inspection I went for, the client was one client that I've been trying to close for about, the first day the craziest part, the first day I bought the phone, that I switched my WhatsApp to iPhone. I took screenshots, uploaded it on my status. People started saying you bought iPhone. I was like, people are monitoring me. How did you know that I bought iPhone? No. And you know what? There are like 2 clients, prospects then that I've been trying to close. I remember going to meet one at the hotel with earpiece. The guy was telling me that Victor, stop using this earpiece or something like that. I was feeling defensive like, this earpiece is good. Do you know how much I bought it? You don't know that. I was shooting my leg. I was shooting myself in the leg. I know what. Fast forward to when I had my phone, I had a gadget. I can't get again. And I pitched another product to him. This guy was the first person to buy property in my company. I think he bought 4 plots or so. He called his friend that wants to bought 4 plots. Now, why am I saying this? There are some things, that's why I keep saying that invest in your personal infrastructure. There are some things that when you invest in them, it is not that you are you are doing big boy anything. It's not a form of big boy. It's not a form of luxury. It is not. It is just necessities. They are necessities for your business to grow. I think I've exhausted my time. The last one. Okay, let me go with the last 2 points. Build relationships. See, the backbone of our business is relationship. All your selling success as a realtor today and the rest of your career in this industry will be based on the quality of relationships you can build. Please build relationships. Be genuinely interested in people. See, get quality contact. When you have quality contact, you have quality contracts. You understand what I'm saying? When you have quality contacts, you will have quality contracts that will give you mind-blowing income. The income that you can travel. I was telling someone yesterday, I said, to the glory of God now, I don't even, sometimes if I want to travel, It's just impromptu. I just say, okay, what's the next available flight to so place. If I don't travel now, it's not because I don't have money, it's because I don't have time. That is what having quality contact that can give you quality contract that can give you quality income can do. You understand? There are some income that you will make that you will not just see God. Please build relationship. One customer, just one customer can change the rest of your story. One customer can move you from an average income earner to a very rich guy. One customer, and you know the craziest part, I know the honest truth is that people have money in this country. By the time you are in this real estate industry, you understand it. People have, because you don't have money does not mean that other people don't have. People have mind-blowing income that are lying, that is just sitting there in their account that they don't know what to do. They don't know anything to do with it. Until you build that relationship, until you build that quality relationship, until they can trust you, you may not know that there is a pretty. That is this one customer of mine that used to buy property. That is okay, that buy properties from me. I did not know that guy or that man is a millionaire in USD. Until one day, I just uploaded his birthday picture. Happy birthday, sir. Do you understand? I thought, you know, this man say, this man is one of the biggest. I was like, yeah. I know what. The first property that this same person bought for me was 750,000. I've been following him back to back for a long time. He did not buy. The first time he would buy, he bought 750,000 naira plus. Next time he called me, I have 120 million naira that I'm not using. He bought another set. See, concentrate on building high level of trust. When you concentrate on building high level of trust, there are so much money. There are so many, like there are some people will how do I put it? People will give you so much money that you will not even be begging people for money. They will just tell you that, okay, is there any land you think I can buy right now? I have some money that I'm not using. I have some cash lying around. But if you don't build the level of trust, I don't mean just any level, high level of trust, you will keep complaining that there is no space. People are not buying. The country is that. They lie. The country is not hard. The country is not hard for people. Today like this in Banana Island, someone has closed a billionaire deal. Today, someone has sold 100 million. Like as we are talking, another person is closing. People are making so much money in this industry. Please build credibility. Let your customers see you as someone completely believable, and they can have their money with. Let your customers see you as someone selling a totally trustworthy product, because your credibility will affect your income. If you have a low credibility, you will not sell. If you have a high credibility level, people will do business. They will refer you to their loved ones. They will refer you to their father. They will refer you to their rich enemies. You understand? When they know that this guy is solid. This brings me to the end of the class. Thank you. If you have any questions, I'm available.
Thank you so much, sir.
You're welcome. Someone said to stop. I have to stop.
Sir, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
They say you should not stop. They say you should not stop.
The next speaker has become.
Thank you so
next
much,
speaker has become. So don't worry. We
okay,
can
do
always
you have questions?
I'm always available for Dr. Messi. When you want us to have another session, you can just bring me on board. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Please, do we have questions? Let's see your questions in the comment section. You have questions on what we've we've learned okay. Okay, so I think I have a question.
Okay. Someone said, where do we meet clients?
Okay, I think I've seen a question. Okay.
Jubril,
Where do we
concise
meet
you.
clients? Okay. Mhm. So the question is up on the screen. Where do we meet clients?
Oh, okay. So sorry. Um, See, there's no one way to where you can meet your clients. But believe me, there are places that you know that the people that want to buy properties from you, you know that they are going to be certainly somewhere. Do you understand? So for example, like me, I I change a lot of places I go to. I started attending like premium events. I started going to maybe hotels. Sometimes I go to cinema. Sometimes it's not just any beer cinema. I mean, where I know that my customers are. Then I changed my location. I moved from Owerri to Lekki, and believe me, my growth was one. I'm not even saying 1,000 because I used to stay where because I had two cars then in a way, one for the company, one for me. I know when I take the two cars, people will be looking at me like one boy came to meet me and was like, bro, come and teach me how to do Yahoo. I was like, ah, Yahoo, who told you I'm doing Yahoo? Like, we know how to do good. Do you understand? Like, and you know what? I was looking like, no. I had to tell myself, go and live where your mates are staying. You are any 10 million naira you are staying in some places, they will just kidnap you one day. And I moved away and I started going to when I moved to Lekki, I got a lot more quality contacts. Sometimes I can just do maybe I eateries. Yesterday I was at an eatery and the person told me I was like, oh, you own the liquor, like all these beer, like all these beer stores. And started conversation like, oh, I run the real estate company to that. Like you can just meet people anywhere. That's the goal. The goal is to meet. I set a goal. The goal is to get at least 5 new contacts every day. Do you understand? So sometimes I attend even church. The church I changed the church I was going to. I started moving to the church that has like the high number. It's not God forgive me, but I just wanted to build more quality contact as I'm building quality relationship with God. Let me build quality contact. Do you understand? So there's no one way to it. There's no one way to it, honestly. I know some of my guys where they get contact is from adverts. They run ads. They don't even know. I know someone that closes the almost every 3 days or 2 days, even sometimes every day. Say he does not know how to walk to people physically, like and say, oh, do you mind sharing your contact? Do you understand? So there is no one way to it. You can meet your
Okay,
clients
so
through
I have
referrals.
a question.
Like some people they cannot buy from you. Like what you can do is that you activate your power base. Your power base are your family members, your friends, and all. So if your power base they cannot buy from you, they cannot turn to your clients. You start using the power of the people your people know. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. The power of the people your people know. So my people, one of my person is Messi, right? So Messi cannot let's say Messi cannot buy land from me, but Messi has other people, maybe his friend or I'm sorry, I said our friend or our boyfriend or something that has money. Do you understand? I can leverage on our own connection. So that's why I said the power of the people your people know. Do You understand? You don't necessarily have to know this, but if your people know that they can set up a contact with you and be like, okay. In fact, one of my biggest deal last year, it was a friend of mine that stays in Australia, and I know that he has a lot of big guys, all these UK, US guys. I'm like, bro, please, do you mind connecting me with it? I kept on me. I kept asking her. I kept asking. One day, he just said, okay, finally, I shared your contact with someone, and the person bought a very huge amount of property from me. Do you understand? So you always leverage on the power of your people, the power of the people your people know. And the last thing I'm going to like to say with regards to this is that the people that will make you rich is not even like your family members. The mistake most people make is that they keep talking to the family members, they keep talking to their rich uncle. Those ones, see finish will not even make them buy from you yet. Do you understand? They still believe you're that kind of person that was always asking them for money. So you get. So one thing I would just advise you to do is that keep talking to strangers. Strangers will make you rich. Your money is with the strangers. They don't know where you were coming from. They don't know that you used to beg for money. They don't know. Do you understand? After you have built your credibility level, after you trim your social let me talk about your social media page too. Sometimes when the reason why people will not do business with you is your social media. There's no need of keeping your throwback picture. There's no point of it. You are not here to do pastaya to pastaya now. Go and archive them. There are some posts that are still on your social media. You don't need them. Go and archive them. When you don't blue, when you don't turn to Dangote, you can bring those posts back. Nobody will blame you. Do you understand? The people that are doing like this, go and remove all of them. Go and archive them. Go and now set yourself like a professional. Do you understand? Like, oh, what will an expert in my industry do? Do you think the experts in my industry will be having this kind of see? They will not. That's the truth. Everybody is always about branding. So take your personal branding very well. There are some content, all these that time that used to you're always abusing Tinubu, you're always abusing Peter Obi, you're like some people stop that. It's not going to help you if you want to join the top. See, the top guys in the industry, they they know their game. They know their game very well. There's nothing. I'm not saying you should be our political party. No, you understand? But you don't have to carry it on your head like on social media because you don't know the person that has 100 million. You don't know if it is a Tinubu fan or Peter Obi fan, and you are saying, "Hey, Kiniko, Messi na." You understand? So there are some arguments you don't necessarily have to be having on your page again. If you want to have it within your family members, people that you know. Don't be putting it on social media like that. Sorry, I've deviated from the question. That one just came to my mind, by the way. So I hope I've answered your question, guys. I hope I've answered your question. So do you have any other question?
Yes, there's another question. What are the steps to take? Yes, another question.
What are the steps to take then?
What are the steps
Oh, what
on
are the
marketing in
steps
this industry?
on marketing in this industry? Yeah, so like I said, depends. Depends. You can choose to, do digital marketing. One of the way I do personally, I'm not a fan. Like I'm a fan of digital. I used to be a digital marketer, right? Do you understand? But I became more busy, and for there are a lot of some people use influencer marketing. Do you understand? I have one of my guys that it doesn't if he makes if he let's say he makes one let's say he makes 1 million, 10 million, believe me, 600,000 is going back to influencer marketing. He's pumping money. He's not giving to the not money. He's giving Insta blog. Like that's how he gets his own clients. Do you understand? For some people it is Facebook ads, back to back Facebook ads. Some people it is IG ads. Some people it's YouTube ads. Some people are very good with YouTube ads. That like that's what brings the clients for them. some people their game, they don't even sell to Nigeria, they sell to diaspora. I have some of my guys that the majority of their clients are diaspora clients. And how did they get to know these diaspora clients? It's through art, it's through influencer marketing, it's through SEO, it's through email marketing. Do you understand? So there's no one way to it. Just find a platform that works for you and keep repeating it. Don't stay, repeat it. If Facebook works for you, go hard on it. If IG works for you, go hard on it. For me, what has always worked for me is my WhatsApp, because I've built my WhatsApp for how many years now. So I have people that before they were broke, now they are rich. And even the people that are broke now, I know one day once one crazy money will enter their hand. And because I've always been shouting, come and buy land, I'll be the person to collect it from them. Do you
Yes,
understand?
yes,
So,
yes.
and as I've made a lot of money. I cannot tell you the money I've made. I've closed more than 1 million US. What am I talking? 2 million USD from WhatsApp. Do you understand? So it's just WhatsApp. It doesn't that's just another platform I use. Do you understand? So just find a platform that works on you and keep tweaking. So
Thank you so much, sir. You have shown us the ropes, sir. The long and the short ropes. Okay, we have another question
how do we okay, I see how do we close clients
that
that
already
have
have property.
so let me tell you something. What I used to tell them. I used to say that when you go to gym, is it one day that you go to gym that your muscle comes up? No, right? You have to keep going to gym. You have to keep exercising. You have to keep doing, keep lifting weights. Sometimes 1 year, 2 years. So you cannot say you have one or two properties and say you have arrived. Do you understand? So that's the projection. That's the picture I used to put on their eyes, that you need to consistently keep investing. Don't stop it. You need to almost to sell property will not be by one property. And I said personally, the property I use myself too as an example. I say I definitely sometimes I will say it to the clients. I say I definitely have more properties than you do. Say, I say, because I don't talk about it. Say, so why if I still keep buying land, why should you grab an estate? You understand? So there's just a way we can use that, and just once relationships are, there's no way. Even me, there's a way I used to tell my clients every New Year. You cannot tell me that because you bought property last year, you know not buy this. I said, this is a new year. You understand? This is a new year. Buy this one. These are at least have a goal of buying at least two properties every year, minimum two. And most of my clients, they've always subject to that. I hope I've answered the person's question.
Yeah, midday. Okay. I think the question is answered. Any other question? Okay. Sashi, I can ask my question now.
Yes.
Okay, I just wanted to know, like, apart from living a comfortable life as a real estate agent or as someone involved in real estate, what other benefits can we really see? Can we really say?
Yeah. So as a real estate person, you have a flexible work hours. I mean, today like this, I did not go to office. I'm at home all day. Um, One of my guys on this call, I'm not going to mention his name. This same week, he has made half a million naira just sitting. He's still a student. Do you understand? He's still a student. So like, it, there are so many benefits: flexible income, flexible work hours. So you do, and see, one beautiful thing about being a real estate that when most times when the customer goes to supermarket, there's that tendency that you not see that customer again. I mean, if you buy Bonvita, it might not come again to your place. But in real estate, if you have a very good, solid customer retention skill, that person for the rest of their life, any money that comes into their account, they are the person they call. Victor, I need to buy a property. If it is outside Nigeria, I need to buy a property. If it is within Nigeria, so there is a possibility of long stream of income, like long time like income. Do you understand what I'm saying? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
I
Yes,
hope
sir.
I answered that.
Very well, sir. Thank you so much, sir. You have learned a great deal. I don't think we have any other. Okay. Someone just asked a question. How does one become an agent?
Okay. There's no big thing. Just find a real estate company that I don't like when people call themselves agents. Like agents, to me, agents are those ones that will be telling you come and rent house. See yourself as a consultant. You don't know what you don't know the pride in being a realtor. In US, you cannot just sell and sell house anyhow. You have to write professional exams. Do you understand? So it's very I don't like when people just use that word. Do you understand? So but to answer your question, you can just pick a company that you trust that have good track record. For us at Land Republic, I don't know if Dr. Messi has the link. She can put it out there. So you join, you pay a commission on a monthly, on every say you make, you pay a commission. You are the one that determines your income, at least minimum of 10%. I don't know.
Okay. Thank you so much, sir. We are grateful for all you've shared with us today, for sharing your experience with us. And
Welcome.
we know that we can do better, we can do well in the industry.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you so
I'm
much,
glad.
sir.
Thank you for inviting me. Can I exit the call?
Okay. There's one more question, so I think after this question, then we can do the call.
Oh, Precious said,
How do you
how
close?
do you close? Sorry. Precious said, how do you close a reliable a customer who already has a reliable realtor? Relationship new. Let me tell you something. There's nothing like reliable realtor. If me, what I do is that I believe that if you have bought property before and I don't even think about the rate or I don't think about maybe someone else. No, I met this person, different on a different background. I met this person on a different background. Do you know what the next thing I do? I start depositing in the person's emotional bank account. What do I mean by that? Uh, I know this guy has money and he can buy land for me. Today is his birthday. You know the next thing I will send gifts to him. I will send cake to him. If it's not cake, I can buy his trees. I'll just keep depositing in your emotional bank account until one day that if I send you one property to buy, you will not say no. It will be very hard for you to even say no. Do you understand? Like I need to patronize you, Victor. I need to patronize you. I need to patronize you. That's what they say. I need to patronize you. Which property do you have that you want to buy, that you want to sell for me? Like Jonathan. So you can just be extremely good. You don't leave them away. They have your money too now. You need you need to collect their money too. Jonathan. So you don't leave them. Just make sure that you are good to them, you are kind to them. And sometimes people don't care about what you know until they see how you care. Do you understand? So show them that you really care for them. The, the game is the game. One day you'll be their personal relator.
Okay, thank you so much, sir. Precious, I hope that's answered.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. All right. All right. Thank you for having me, guys. Bye bye.
All right. It's a pleasure. Bye. Yeah. Okay. Awesome. Awesome. Okay. So we just had Mr. Victor Adesewa Adegbile, co-founder and CEO at Land Republic, and it was such an awesome time. We all can say same. We're going to be having our next speaker now. Okay, stay tuned. We're going to be having our next speaker shortly. Please let me know if you can hear me clearly. Please let me know in the comment section. Can you hear me? Can you hear me, please? Let me know. Mm, I'm not really getting the feedback. Please let me know if you can hear me clearly. Read the comment section. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Please let me know. I'm not really getting the feedback. Let me know if you can hear me clearly. Okay, yes, I can. Okay, I'm going to be reading Mr. Victor Ewere's bio shortly. David Ewere Osarevidame is a real estate coach with over 4 years experience in real estate network marketing and trainings. His goals are to help young people harness, discover the opportunities in the real estate industry and how they can also make legitimate income to buy their personal landed properties and houses. In 2013, during his NYC in Lagos State as the Vice President MDG's Lagos State chapter, he came out one of the best. He came at one of the best, the six best core members with a state award. This is as a result of his passion for young people in the area of mentorship. He was also able to carry out a personal project for Lagos State government renovation of 6 blocks of classrooms at Ilasun Secondary School, Jakonde, Lekki. He works currently with a real estate company, Property World African Network P1, as the business development manager in Benin. Okay, it's a pleasure to have Mr. David Ewere. You're welcome, sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having me.
Welcome, sir.
Thank you for having me.
All right, I just concluded your bio. You can start your session, sir. Please let us know in the comment section if you can hear. So you can
Okay.
begin your session.
Okay. All right. This evening I'm going to be dealing on real estate opportunity as it affects young people, how young people can leverage, on the opportunities in the real estate industry. And I'll start by defining what real estate is all about. What is real estate? Okay. Now, real estate is a property consisting of land, building, alongside, with natural resources. All right. We have types of real estate. We have residential, we have commercial, we have industrial, we have land, agricultural, and so on. All right. Now, there's so many opportunities in the real estate industry, especially for young people. Now, if you look at one of the opportunities in real estate is that, is a tangible asset. It's appreciate. Real estate is like gold, it doesn't depreciate. Real estate appreciate. You can leverage in equity. It provide cash flow. Okay, and is a source, of great access, probably for those someday would retire. Okay, the young will become old, will grow old someday. You can use it as a plan for your retirement, as a retirement plan. All right. Now I'm going to be zeroing in. Let me focus. I've talked about what real estate is all about, the types of real estate. I want to talk about the opportunities now, especially for young people. Now, it might interest you that we are no longer in the era, of education, so to speak. Growing up, if you're not a doctor, for you to make it, for you to become make money, is either you are a doctor, or you are a lawyer, or you are a nurse, or you are a professor, or whatever. Before people can actually identify with you that, oh, this family there's a professor in this family, there's a graduate in this family. We have left that era. The era we are in now is the era of connection, is the era of serving. What are you providing? What solution are you solving? What solution are you solving? Is the era of connection. If you look at Uber does not have one vehicle. They don't have one vehicle to their name, but they connect vehicle drivers to passengers. They have millions of vehicles working for them. They're making billions on a daily basis because they connect driver, to passengers. You can, so we're in the era of connection. We are in the era. What are you selling? What are you bringing to the table? So it's not the era of education now. It's the era of service provider solution. What are you selling? What are you bringing to the table? All right. Now, a few days ago, I wanted to eat something, and I just went online and make my order. All right. Now I needed something. I made the order. The person brought it to me, and I paid. So money only come to people who solve problems. So what problems are you solving? Now it might interest you to know that in the real estate industry, the world, we are looking at 62 million Nigerians, are facing housing issues. Current statistics, 62 million Nigerians, are facing housing issues. Now, out of that 62 million Nigerians, people are looking up to you to provide solution for them, housing solution for them. Now, you can become a middle person. You can become a middle person. Somebody want to sell a property, you can serve as an agent. You get your percentage. Partner with a real estate firm, especially those one that has network marketing in it. Because when you partner with a real estate agent, like P1, that have network marketing in it, what it does is that you don't only leverage on your own potentials, your own strength. Now you have people. For example, if you have like 5 people in your team, because those companies, they pay in percentage. If you have like 5 people under you, and those 5 persons, they happen to sell any property, even without you doing anything, because they are under your team, that's network marketing. Now real estate network marketing, you get like 5%. A lady was telling me, young lady less than 21, how she made 4 million naira last month from a real estate, from just introducing somebody to buy from a real estate. I don't want to mention the real estate company. He just introduced somebody. Oh, there's this property somewhere, and she was paid a commission 4 million naira. So there's so much. Is it digital marketing? You can go online just with your WhatsApp. A lot of young people, they are wasting away. Some, what they do with their line, with their phone, is just to say hi, to chat. How far? What are you doing? People, that someone, you can put a property online and make good money. Especially people in the diaspora. Okay, people in the diaspora are looking for real estate agents to buy property from. You can register, you can do a blog, use your name, customize it, put it, link it with your search engine, such that if they're looking for any cheap landed property in Benin, your blog comes up. They meet you. You pay as an agent. So they buy from you. They can, the real estate agent you're partnering from, pay your commission 15%. Even if it's 10%, 10% of 1 million naira is 100,000. That can go a long way. That can go a long way. I bought my car from a commission. And the truth is, there are so many opportunities, in the real estate industry, because very soon real estate is going to replace oil. The oil industry is gradually fading out. The oil industry is gradually fading out. Growing up, you used to have, the refinery in Warri and every other refinery. Most of the refineries, they are shutting down. They're no longer in operation. Most of those expatriates, they've all gone back because of the crisis and all of that. Now inflation is coming, times are changing. So the current oil now is real estate. Now, take for example, like the definition I gave on real estate. I tell you, real estate is a property consisting of land, building, and its natural resources. Take for example, you buy a property, because I want you to put yourself as, like the seller and also the buyer now. Okay. Now, take for example, you buy a property. I remember buying a property at Ekpe. I bought that property for my daughter. That was like 4 years ago. I bought that property at the rate of 400,000. As I speak to you in Ekpe, that property is worth over 4 million naira as I speak to you. A property I bought for just less than 500,000, 400,000 some fraction. That property is almost 4 million naira now as I speak to you, because the toll gate is there now, close to Ekpe. So there's so much opportunities in the real estate. So as a young person, you can use your phone to make money. Look for real estate companies around you, partner with them, post their properties, post their products, go for inspections. Okay, some of those real estate companies, to register even as low as 1,650, like the P1 in Benin, you can become a partner with them. So you can start the real estate business and start earning millions of naira with as little as 1,650. So almost at zero cost. And you make millions. I remember somebody that came to me, a young girl. She's always coming, asking me for money and all that. I said, I want to stop. I don't want to teach you. I don't want to give you fish. I'm going to teach you how to fish. I registered her with 1,650. And the next thing she did, she said she doesn't know any person. I said, okay, you know what you're going to do? Let me have your phone. She brought her phone, and I saw close to 2,000 contacts. I said, you know what? Write down these contacts down. She wrote down those contacts. I said, create a WhatsApp group with this contact. Young person, she created a WhatsApp group. I said, introduce yourself. Tell them you are not a realtor. A realtor is a real estate expert, an agent, okay? Somebody that deals on real estate, okay? Tell them you are not a realtor. So he told them, and an uncle of ours, in Canada, saw it. He said, are you now selling property? He said, Uncle, yes. So he said, okay, can I see some of those? Do you have property does the company have property in so and so place? He said, let me find out. So he came, and I said, yes, we have property in so estate. I sent her the videos, sent her everything. And I think the uncle bought about 3 plots, 1.5, 1.5, that's 4.5, almost 5 million naira, and she made some good millions. So even if at the rate of less than 20, she's already a millionaire from just one transaction. Real estate is the only business to start with zero cost, and you make so much money. In fact, they were interviewing what's his name, the former world richest person, the person of Bill Gates, okay? And they asked him, they say, if you were to start all over again, his position has been taken over now, and they said, if you're to start again, what will you do to come back to number one? He said, I will do network marketing. So I'm talking about, I'll do network marketing. What network marketing is connecting, like you are the middleman, you are connecting somebody to a product. So as young people, you can connect people, connect your uncles, connect your friends, your church members, connect them to you partner with a firm, a property firm, then connect them to the firm, and you get your percentage. You are just a middle person. Nobody is asking you to nobody is asking to, you don't need money you're not renting an office. You don't need 1 million. You don't need to start with anything. Just partner with the company. Be an agent, be a middle person, refer them and make a good money. Make a good money. So you can imagine at the age of the young lady I was talking about, she's less than 22. You can imagine at the age of 25 that what she would make. She would have been, you can imagine what our account would have been reading. So I want to encourage young people, let's stop wasting our time. And one of the ways I'm just going to share with you 12 things you can say strategies I'm going to share with you. But whether you like it or not, we are all sales people. Okay, we're all sales people. For the young ladies, if you want your boyfriend to admire you, you have to do makeup, you have to do some person, you have to sell yourself so that the person can like you. True or false? True. Okay, so we're all sales person, we're all selling something, whether consciously or unconsciously. So I'm going to be sharing with you 12 things that you can sales strategies that you can use, that you can employ or you can adopt, for you to be able to make good deals. Now one of the sales strategy I'm going to be sharing with you 12. One is time management. Time management as one of the sales strategy. Now, there's a quote that says, you don't wait to buy real estate. You buy real estate and wait. Okay? You buy real estate and wait. So you make good use of an opportunity. If they tell you there's a property somewhere, maybe you have one idle money somewhere, 500,000, and they're saying, this place, there's this opportunity somewhere, that place, that village now, that place far now, please buy it. Because with time, once development comes to that place, what you bought for 500,000, I can tell you can sell it for 5 million. You can sell it for 5 million. Now the Lekki then 20 years ago, some places where they were selling for 100,000, now you can't even buy in some places in Lekki phase 2, you can't even get the property for 300 million. Okay, so you take advantage, understand time management. If you have opportunity, you have the money, please buy it. Just buy it and keep it. So you don't wait to buy real estate, you buy real estate and wait. So time management is one sales strategy. You must be able to see the future. You must be able to see ahead. You must be proactive. Okay, opportunity comes, somebody said opportunity comes but once. No, opportunity comes every time, but our ability to seize opportunity, makes all the difference. So you must be proactive, you must see ahead. You have the money, buy it, keep it. After some time, you will sell it. So timing is one sales strategy. And another thing I want to talk about, not sales strategy, I want to talk about is every time is customers profiling. Now, when you meet somebody, maybe you have a property you want to sell to the person, and don't be quick to sell your product. Are we together? Don't be quick to just sell your product. Take our time to profile the person. Give the person listening ears. Let the person talk. Do more of listening than talking. So by so doing, you'll be able, if you meet somebody and the person is always telling you, man, I think I need to buy property for my children, then you know that this person have interest. Then lead him, tell the person, okay, there's a property somewhere, I could direct you to a company, So that's one. That's number two. I've talked about. So you have to profile. You have to customers profiling comes before selling. Don't be quick to just sell. Quick to be observant. Do more of listening. Profile the person. Get to know what the person wants. What he want. Does he want a property in Lagos? Maybe he doesn't even want in Benin. Maybe he want in Abuja. Listen. Profile the person. So from profiling, you'll be able to know the needs of that person. Okay, that's number one. Now, number three, I've talked about customer profiling, I've talked about timing. Number three is sleep. I found out that most of our young people, they spend too much time in sleeping. As a salesperson, you sleep less. Don't spend all your time sleeping. Okay, now if you are, let me tell you what you are losing, how much you're losing if you spend much time on sleep instead of doing researching, and doing all your advert. The time you're supposed to be sleeping, you do research, do research on that sales, on that property, post and all of that. Now, let me tell you what sleep does. If you excess sleep, rather, if you are at the age of 31, you must have spent 12 years of your life. That is 27 weeks, 104, 27 weeks of your life, 104 and 36 hours sleeping. In other words, you must have spent 12 years of your life sleeping. If you are age 31 now, you must have slept, and you sleep 8 hours. If you sleep 8 hours, which is the average sleeping hours, if you sleep 8 hours every day, at age 31, you would have spent 12 years of your life sleeping. Now, let's convert that 12 years in cash. In abroad, they pay per hour. Are we together? They pay per hour. So 12 years, convert that into money. That will tell you what you have, what you have lost, or what you are losing. So I just did a research. If you are at age you are sleeping away your money. So at age 31, you would have spent 12 years of your life sleeping. So if you convert that to cash, that will tell you, the amount, you are losing. That's billions of naira. Depends on, what you're being paid per hour. So spend less time sleeping, and invest that time in research. Research about your product. Do more research about your product. Do more research about your product. So if you are 62, you would have spent at age 62, you would have spent 24 years of your life sleeping. Wasted 24 years of your life sleeping. Now, this is what I tell my students. If you have not created a system that is bringing money for you, you are not permitted to sleep 8 hours in a day. If you have not created a system means you are sleeping, your money is working for you. Where you put a system in place where your money is, your money is working for you, so you don't have to be there. You are not permitted to sleep 8 hours in a day. The rich, the wealthy, they don't sleep too much. They do research. They do stuffs online. They're thinking. Okay? Now, the number 3 thing I want to talk about is goal setting. Number 3 says strategy. You must set a target for yourself. You must set a target for yourself. You must do a to-do list. Tell yourself, how much do I want to earn the first quarter, the first 3 months? How much do I want to earn? Put a target. Have a target. Goal setting. Now, in goal setting, your goal must carry these 5 elements. Your goal must be SMART. SMART. The first X stands for specific. Your goal must be specific. As a salesperson, what is your target? Be specific. How much? Don't just leave it to chance. Okay, I want to make money. How much do you want to make in the first quarter of this year? Your goal must be specific. The M talks about measurable. Your goal must be measurable. I'm talking about goal setting now. Okay. The A talks about your goal must be achievable. Then the A the arrow talks about realistic. Your goal must be realistic. Of course, the T has to do with time band. Send a time, but you must set a time band, a time frame for every goal, for every target. Do not leave any target to chance. Don't just leave it like that. Set a target between on the 1st of January and on the 1st, of March. I want to hit 3 million. I want to hit 4 million. You must be able to set that target for yourself. Now, another strategy I want to talk about, say strategy I'm not talking about, is persistence. Most people, they give up too soon. You must, as a salesperson, you must be persistent. You don't give up too soon. You don't give up. You must keep doing that thing. Sometimes you may have to meet the wrong people you meet before you meet the right person. Okay, most persons, they just give up. Oh, I spoke with this person, he didn't buy now. I talked to that person about my product, he did not buy now. I'm tired self. No, keep doing it. Keep doing it. We were told of the person that invented electricity. I think Thomas Edison. That he tried that now 99 times. Okay, now and the last time he tried, one other time he tried, he got it right. So as a salesperson, you must just keep doing what you're doing. Don't give up. You must be persistent. And another strategy I want to share with us is discipline. We must be disciplined. Most of us, we are not disciplined. Even up to timing, if you give a client tells you, okay, let's meet by 11. Your 11 has to be 11. Your client, you shouldn't keep your client waiting. Your client should not be the one waiting for you. You have to be there. You have to be disciplined with time. You must be disciplined with money. You must be disciplined in every area as a salesperson. Okay? Now,
Can go ahead, sir.
okay, I thought I lost. Okay, we're together. So you must be disciplined. With time.
Can go
When a
ahead, sir.
client tells you, I gives you an appointment, please don't keep him waiting. Be there. Be there. Another thing I want to talk about is your courage. Your courage. Your courage. Now, somebody says, dress the way you want to be addressed. Okay, your courage, how you carry yourself is very, very important. Smell good, look good. The truth is, it doesn't cost too much to look good. It is not looking good as nothing to do with the amount. No, you can buy cheap clothes, dry clean it, polish your shoes, the ones you have, look clean, and I mean, smell good. Because the truth is, people see you. You are the first product. People see you before they see your product. People see you before they see your product. If you're bringing a product to me for me to buy, I'll first of all, if it's the first I'm seeing you for the very first time, I'll first of all look at you. I'll size you first. This person you're telling me to, because when we talk about real estate, most of our products, is in millions. Okay, so you must be able to look like your product. You must look your product. You must look your product. You cannot be selling a property that is going, as high as 5 million naira, and you're wearing a palm slippers or a bathroom slippers. You're looking tata, you're looking haggard. The person will think you want to defraud him. The client will think you want to defraud him. Okay, so you must look good, you must smell good. You are your product. You are your product. You are your product. The person must be able, you must be able to convince your client that, see, you are actually doing them good. You are doing them a favor. Okay, they look at you like, whoa, this person, I think I can do business with this person. This person will not run away with my money. So you must courage is another thing. You must look. Then another thing, as a strategy, I want to talk about is integrity. Your integrity must be top notch. Your integrity must be top notch. You are a salesperson to a company. Now the client says, most salespeople, they just, once they get their commission, because this thing has to do with process. Client buys a property from you, are the agent representing the company. The client buys, once they pay, some company 2 days, even that day, they pay your commission. Once you get your commission, please do not abandon your client. Ensure that the client gets all the necessary documentation up to his physical. There's what we call physical allocation. Ensure that this person is allocated his land. Ensure that the person gets his property. Ensure that the person gets his document. Everything is receipt of payment. Everything. Follow the transaction from A to Z. Don't just collect your commission and you abandon. You abandon the client. No, don't do that. If you do that, you are killing your business. If you do that, you are killing your business. You are just interested in the money. No, you are killing your business, because one satisfied client can give you additional 10 clients. One client that is satisfied can give you another 10 clients, because it's referral. They'll tell you, this lady is good. No, this lady can handle your business. I recommend him for you. Okay. Now he will start referring you to his friends, to his family, his other people. That's how it works. But once you just collect your commission and you just leave, it is property. You're cleaning your business. People won't deal with you. They won't deal with you. So you must be. And again, please be disciplined when it comes to most clients, especially those in the diaspora. They want to pay money into your account. Please don't be disciplined enough. Do not allow client pay money into your account. Please tell them to pay money directly into the company's account. Are we together? Okay, because if you are not disciplined, if you lack integrity, financial integrity, maybe because some of them will tell you, okay, some of them they may even want to test you. Can I pay this XYZ amount into your account, maybe 5 million, 10 million naira? I want you to carry out the transaction. Tell them no, without due respect, sir, without due respect, man. Pay to the company's account. They will trust you. If you can earn their trust, then they will do business. There's no amount of business they will not do with. They are ready to do anything for you if they can earn your trust, because there's trust issues. There are a lot of trust issues. So you must be able to prove them wrong. Tell them, pay the money into the company's account. Of course, the company will credit you, pay your commission. So do not collect money. You must be disciplined when it comes to finance. That integrity must be there. That integrity must be there. Another sales strategy I want to share with us is excellent. Excellent has to do with, it has to do with everything. Don't do things shabbily. Don't leave anything to chance. You must be deliberate. You must be deliberate in your conversation, your communication with the client. In everything you do, you must ensure that even up to there's a way you present it. The person knows this person is ready for business. Now, when we're talking about excellent has to do with everything, even up to some of us, the picture on our DP, our Facebook DP, our WhatsApp DP, it's crazy. It's crazy. People would, especially those in the diaspora, if I go to your Facebook and I go through your page, it will tell me the kind of person you are to a large extent. So even up to the picture you use, your website, your Facebook, your social media accounts and all that, it should reflect excellence. Some of us will just put one shabby picture there. You don't do that. You would only attract people of your type. You attract nuisance. A good salesperson, you must excellent, you must depict excellence. They see your picture, your profile picture, you're well dressed, suited up, looking clean and everything. They look at your biography, everything. They know, wow, this person is ready for business. Now, your dressing, the way you look, will tell me how far you will go. The way you look will tell people how far you will go. So everything must depict excellence. It must depict excellence. Okay, so I don't know if my time is up. I'm just trying to, I don't want to take too much time, but I don't know if I like to stop here and just take questions if there are any. I don't know if I still have time. Hello? Do I still have time?
Yes, sir.
How many minutes do I have? How many minutes do I have? How many minutes do I have? How many minutes?
So you still
Hello?
have about 15 minutes.
Okay, 15 minutes. Okay. All right. So
Yes, sir. You still have about 15 minutes.
15 minutes. Okay. So another sales strategy, I'm going to talk about. I've talked about excellence. I've talked about quite a number of them. Now, another thing is your character. Now, your character must be character is somebody said your attitude is your attitude. Your attitude is your attitude. Now, the truth be told, you can never tell who has. Hello, can you hear me? So call is trying to come in. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, so somebody said your character is everything. John Master said, he said attitude is everything. But the truth is, I've come to discover that most people who actually have, the money, the kind of money that is needed, to pay for some of our products, they are very, very simple. They are very, very unassuming. So you get to meet them. You don't
Hey,
look
sir.
down on any person. They are very, very
Yes, sir. I can hear you,
unassuming.
sir.
Okay, you can hear me now. Okay, now your character you must pull your character in check. Character is key as a salesperson. If you want to do well in the real estate industry, you want to make good sales, you must watch your character. You have check your, there's what we call SWOT analysis. Now, SWOT analysis has to do with, the S has to do with your strengths, the W has to do with your weakness, the O has to do with opportunities, then your T has to do with your threats. What are your threats? Okay, what are your threats? What are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? Don't a good salesman, develop his strength and not his weakness. So when you look at that analysis, you look at the opportunities, look at the threat, you look at the weaknesses, and you look at your strength. Your strength is what you should project. Your strength is what you should project. Now, and again, you have to also find out your makeup. You have to also find out your makeup. Now, if you're a melancholic by nature, they are extrovert. Melancholics are extrovert by nature. And if you're an extrovert, if you're a melancholy, you cannot be a good salesperson. Because the real estate industry, the property we're talking about, this business we're talking about, you have to talk. You have to meet with people. You have to engage people and all that. So what you do, if you find out that that is your weakness, as a melancholy, you're an introvert, you're not a people's person and all that, look for a sanguine. A sanguine by nature talks. They talk. They're extrovert by nature. Sanguine by nature are extrovert. So you can partner with a sanguine. If you're a melancholic who is an introvert, is by nature, you can partner with a sanguine, somebody that talks. So you partner with the person. So when it comes to meeting people, the person can do the meeting while you can do the closing of the deal. Okay, so don't say that. Okay, I'm a melancholy, because I'm shy. Yes, some person will tell you I'm shy, I can't do this business, I'm shy, I can't talk to people. It is not an excuse. Get somebody that is an extrovert, a sanguine, partner with that person. Each time the person is going out, go out with the person instead of going alone. Go out with the person. Let the person do the talking while you do the finishing. Okay, so your character, your attitude must be top notch. Don't look down on anybody, any person. Treat everybody equally. Okay, the person you just look down on might just be you might just be losing a big client. You might just be losing a big client. Okay, you might just be losing a big client without knowing. Okay, so you must know the area of your strength and leverage on it. Then the area, if you have a weakness, then try and see how you can work on that weakness. I just gave an instance. If you have as a melanch as an a sanguine, you are the one that you talk. Then you look for somebody of an opposite nature, and you work with that person. Okay, so you won't say because you are a choleric, by nature, you are shy, you are losing money. You're losing money. So look for a sanguine and partner with that person so you people can and work together. So now I'm going to talk on three other points, and I'll just drop it here. Okay. Now another thing I want to talk about is those of us that want to do the real estate business and you don't know how to go about it. That's the last thing I'm going to talk about. I've dealt with the sales strategy. Now I just want to talk about those of us who have the passion of going to the real estate business and they don't know how to go about it. I'll just share some tips with you. Now, one of the things you can do if you want to go into real estate business, and you don't have the resources, you don't have the finance, you don't know how to go about it. One of the things you can do, the lack of money is not an excuse. What you can do is partnership. Three things I'm going to share with you. Number one thing you're going to do is partnership. Look for somebody that is already doing the business, the real estate business, and partner with the person. Okay, partner with the person. When I talk about partnership, partnership are in different forms. Not necessarily mean you bringing money, the person bring money. It could just be your partner with the company might just be you rendering what we call a voluntary service or services. Okay, so by so doing, you are learning the trade, you are learning the do's, you are learning the don'ts. You are dotting the I's and crossing the T's. You're learning, how to do the business. And if you're going to partner, let's say the duration your partner, you're going to partner. Let's say you're partner with the company for like 2 years. Within those 2 years, you would also sell. You would also sell. So within that, as your partner, as you're learning the skills, you're also making money by the side. Okay, so there are partnership that involves money. They tell you, okay, you bring 50%, we bring 50%, then we'll do the business together. But there are also some other partnership that involves your services. They just want you to serve. Okay, voluntarily without being paid. Another thing is what we call the business proposal. I've talked about partnership. Those who want to go into this is for those who want to go into who are passion for real estate, but they don't have the resources to go into it. I said one of the things you can do is partnership. Another thing you can also do is what we call a business proposal. A business proposal. Okay, you can do a business proposal and just look around your family, look around the circle of your friends, and know that take it to them. Take it to them, your uncles. Some of them that actually believes in you. Show them your business proposal. Before you meet 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, one person must buy into your idea. And please, when you're doing your business proposal, give it to a professional. It's just like the sales letter. Give it to a professional to do it for you. There are professionals, that handles these things. Okay, give it to a professional to do it professionally for you. Okay, the business letter, business proposal. Okay, let them do it for you and take it. Once you get it, take it to people within your family, within your friends, your circle of influence, and know that you must see somebody that would believe in you and that will support, that vision. Okay. So I've talked about partnership. I've talked about sales, letter, business proposal. Business proposal. You look for a professional to get your business proposal, done, and you can actually take it up from there. Okay. I think my time is up now. Do I still have 5 minutes or 7 minutes? I'm really sweating. I had to put off the fan because I don't want any noise on the background. How many minutes more do I have? I can't hear you. Yeah?
Sorry,
I'm not
sir.
hearing
Sorry,
you.
sir. Can you hear me now? Can you
Okay,
hear
I
me
can hear you
now?
now. Yes, yes,
Yes, I
yes.
said you
Loud
have
and
like
clear.
4 minutes before questions
Four
and
minutes to go.
four
Okay,
questions.
4 minutes
Okay.
before questions and answers. Okay,
Okay.
so like I said, let me just reiterate. Now, I said for those who want to go into um the real estate industry and they have passion and they don't have the resources, the fund, the capital. Okay, now you don't really need money. Now, what you can do, one, I said you can partner with a company, an existing company. You partner by way of partnership. There are there are different types of partnership. Not necessarily money. You can partner by way of rendering your services. You volunteer. Tell them, I want to work for this company. I want to work for this real estate company without pay. While you're there, you're learning the tricks. You're learning the do's, the don'ts. You're learning how to dot the I's and cross the T's. The real estate, business. You're learning it for free. For free. If you're doing 1 year, if the partnership is 1 year, if it's 2 years, and remember, by so doing, as you're learning, you're also selling their products too. You're getting commissions. You're making money. You're saving money. Okay, that is what most people don't really understand. I tell young people, it's just like those people who are looking for jobs. I said the best way, to get a job is to volunteer. Young people, most of the young people, they don't understand some of these things. A lot of persons call me every time, I need a job, I need a job. I said, the best way to get a job is to volunteer. Go to a company, tell them, I want to work for free. The manager, are you sure you want to work? Yes, I want to work for free. Someday a position will be vacant. One day a position will be vacant. And because you have been the one, on ground, they just call you. And they won't. There are some companies that I know, a lot of companies that don't. Most of these mega companies, they don't do adverts. They don't do advert. The oil sectors, they don't do advert. So if you go there and you tell them you want to volunteer, if that is your passion, your area of interest, just tell them you want to volunteer, you want to work as a volunteer. They'll give you opportunity. Before you do 1 year, 2 years, a position will be vacant and you will be the one they will consider for that position. Okay, so one of the ways, if you're going to real estate, you want to go into real estate business, you don't have money, volunteer, partner by way of you by volunteering, rendering your services, and you find out that before you know it, you make enough money, to partner with the company that just coming up, and together you go. Before you do 5 years, 3 years, even less than 2 years, depends on the product you are selling. You find out that you're already making good money from the real estate industry. And I also talked about another way you can also go about it is what we call the business proposal. You can get a business proposal. All right. Now, you are not the one to design the business proposal. Get a professional to design the business proposal for you. They will do it professionally, well done, such that can fly anywhere, so you can take that business proposal, if your business is going to cost maybe 10 million or 15 million. Now, truth be told, let me just give you a secret here. You don't really need much. With 5 million naira, you can start a real estate industry. Like, ask me how. Now, with your business proposal, this is a secret now. With your business proposal, well written, professionally done by experts, you can break that 5 million naira down into 250. Now, 5 million divided by 2 is 500,000. Divided 250 in 10 places. You can break it. You can break that 5 million down into 250 or even into 200. Now, what you now do is you now look around. Let's say your business proposal is 5 million naira. I told you with 5 million naira you can start a real estate firm. I'm going somewhere. I'll explain why. I'll tell you why. Now, you take that proposal, break that 5 million down into smaller pieces, to 200 or to 250. Now, you look within your circle, your church, your circle of influence, your family, your friends. You look for somebody that believes so much in you. If 10 people, okay, we're talking of 5 million naira now. If 10 people gives you 500,000, is that not 5 million? If 10 people give you 500,000 each, that is 5 million naira. If 20 people give you 250 each, that is 5 million naira. So you can break it down to 250. Look for 20 people that believes in you. Look for 20 people that believes in you. Let each person give you 250. Now, you have gotten, of course, alongside with your proposal, because before they give you the money, you must have shown them your business proposal that is well written, professionally done, okay, by professionals. All right. Now you have your 5 million naira. What next? The next thing to do is not to go and rent a shop for 2 million or 3 million. A special vehicle is there. No. What you do, you can go to look for a friend that has a shop, then you can share. If the rent, for example, is 300,000 per annum, you can share you can do 150. He pays 150, you pay 150. Share. So don't go and use your 5 million naira and you go and do 1 year. You rent a year, 1 million naira shop. You've not, the special vehicle is there, furnishing there, staff is there, overhead is there. No, you don't do that. Look for somebody that already have a shop, an office, then you can share the office with the person. Then you can be sharing the bill because you're just starting. Then what you cannot do, you go to a community. So with 1 million naira, you can you sort your rent. You can even get like the staff for a start. You just need 2 persons for a start. You need let's say 3 persons for a start. You need your cleaner. You need your secretary. Just 2. Your cleaner and your secretary. You can take clients for inspection by yourself. So what you actually need is someone to clean your office very well and a secretary that will do your administrative work. So what you do is you take 4 million naira, go to a place that is coming up, tell them maybe they are selling the land for 500. Tell them to give you, you can just put like tell them to give you like 20 plots, you can do a down payment of 3 million. Okay, do a down payment of 3 million. Now remember, you've used 1 million naira to sort, your staff only for 1 year, salary for staff for 1 year, and your shop. Now you are now left with 4 million. Now keep 1 million. All right, keep 1 million naira. Then okay, I didn't talk about the special vehicle. Now we can be renting. If you have client that is ready to buy, keep 1 million aside. The other 1 million, you can use Uber. Just speak with a transport vehicle, a company that will bring in cars for you. Anytime you have inspection, you just call them. You take your client to site. So meet the community. Tell them you need like 20 plots that you spread the payment within 2 years, within 3 years, depends on the agreement. Within that 2 years, you'll be shocked the number of plots you'll be able to. That's most companies, they don't have 100 million. They didn't start with 200 million. So what you have, take it to the community, tell them you are a real estate, you show them your CAC document and everything, show them all your documents and all that is of course you have to register, you have to get a CAC, corporate affair commission, you have to get your CAC. Your CAC is very, very important, for your business. Get it, okay, show it to them. This is your CAC, a document and all of that. You are a firm, you're just starting. They should give you you enter agreement, tell your lawyer, it could be 3 years, it could be 2 years, payment to spread it. Tell them to give you 20 plot, pull down the 3 million. I tell you, before 2 years, you would have even sold you would have made over 20 million.
Awesome.
There's money in real estate. I tell you, there's so much money in the real estate. Imagine one of the property you bought. Okay, my time is up, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. Okay. Let me just stop because of time.
I should know how to open a real estate company so that we can make billions. Yes. Thank you so much, sir. We really appreciate. We'll just take a few questions.
You are welcome. Okay.
One or two. If there's any question, you can just drop it in the comment section. We have learned so much. We have learned how to open a real estate company with 5 million. We are going into the industry with full force. We are shaking everywhere. Okay, any question? Any question? The comment section today has been awesome. If you have any question, please kindly drop your questions and we'll just take them briefly. Any question? Okay, there's a question.
Okay.
There's a question.
Okay.
Okay, what are the likely challenges you face during acquisition?
Okay, during land acquisition. Acquisition, what sense? Land acquisition, acquiring property, right? Okay, let me just quickly react to that. Now there are challenges out there, and that is why you must of course, one of the challenges you face is that the family. Okay, some communities can be very, very tough, and trust issues. One is trust issues from the family and the community. Okay, and that is why everything you're doing, you must work with your lawyer. Okay, you must work with your lawyer. ensure that you have a lawyer if you're going to acquire the land. And we'll talk about lawyer. We're talking about the lawyers who are real estate lawyers. Okay, estate management lawyer that deals on estate management, not just any lawyer. You must work with an estate management lawyer, all right, because they know the terms, they know what to do, they are trained, they're specially trained for that. So we're going to acquire a land because of trust issues. Everything must be written plain. So you work with your lawyer would guide you. If you, for example, he would even guide you on the duration. Maybe in your own, you're like, don't worry, because of the passion, you want to like, in 1 year, I will finish paying this money. No, your lawyer can advise you, no, don't do 1 year. Do a 3-year duration plan, so that you be able to buy time and all that. So you must be able to, you have to work with your lawyers. You have to work with your lawyer to avoid trust issues and all that. Once anytime you're going to acquire the property, your lawyer must follow you there, to acquire that property. You'll be able to answer all of those challenges from you. Okay. So your lawyer, you must work with your lawyer.
Okay. Thank you so much, sir. It's been awesome. Thank you so much for your time, for teaching us on sales strategies and how to excel in the industry. It's been a pleasure, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
You're welcome, man. Welcome.
Bye, sir. All right. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining. Thank you so much. Yes, work with your lawyer and everything. Thank you so much. This is the Real Estate Conference 2023. Thank you so much for joining us yesterday. Those of us that joined yesterday and today. Thank you so much. Those of us that just joined today. Thank you so much. We'll communicate more on the group chat for some of the details that we're going to be sending. I think we have a link we're supposed to send yesterday for real estate books, and we'll also communicate more on the group chat. Thank you so much. Let's go into the real estate market with sincerity, integrity, and everything that is needed. Thank you so much, and God bless you. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful night rest. Yes, thank you so much, Precious Chiwindu. Thank you so much, Babalola. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Bye, everyone.